That's what we'll call him, Okie Dokie Jackson. This man has made so many videos with my name and likeness on it and got the nerve to talk crazy about me.
Yo, what's up, fam? The past few weeks, like 3, 4 weeks, have been straight up money for a lot of creators, including Oshay Duke Jackson, who I've been peeping. Real talk, he's putting in solid work. A ton of people are watching him grind. Word is, he's probably pulled in like 20K from this whole situation. And Corey, man, he's done with it. All right, let's dive in.
A black man who come from the straight up hood and took my reputation that I've built for all these years with their video and media power and turned me into a criminal in 1 week. And and it's a lot of black people out here, especially I say black people, if you don't have a lawyer that is sincerely trying to help you, they're gonna go get on Sean Holly and Harvey Levin's side and assisting them in delivering you to the system. I think I got blessed. And I believe this is gonna lead to my biggest bag yet. Because I was ruined by a system that has ruined so many. If this is proven, does a lot of people that Harvey Levin's prosecuted get out of jail?
I'm not sure. I don't know his history.
Because I think this goes federal once I get to showing the evidence I have. I think it goes federal. I don't know, but I have evidence that's going to prove how these people, we ain't worried about the dodo bird. The dodo bird, look, you saw the movie Trading Places?
I remember it, but that's early 80s, so.
Man, this movie Trading Places, these rich people said, oh, look at that poor guy, he's on the street. And then they had one guy who was rich and doing well. That's what happened to me. Trading Places, they grabbed a meth head off the street and turned that person into a victim and good guy and made a man who has been in the community for all these years into a woman beater. So what I'm saying to you is this, man. It's way more going on than some man hit a girl type stuff. It's way more going on. My voice on this internet, they don't like that. The backdooria men, and this is all led by a black woman, Sean Holly. This is all being orchestrated by a black woman. I can prove it. Sean Holly. She's gonna come out of, she's being quiet as she can because she really don't want to be part of this like this. She want to be in the background pulling the strings, but stay tuned because it's coming. And on top of that, like on the meth head side of the game, who that person is coming out anyway. All of the evidence against that person is about to start piling up because that person is, like I said, somebody who was a heavy drug user who used to sell drugs in front of the Indian Prov. You didn't need, all that's finna come out. That's nothing. That person probably finna get arrested. But I'm just saying, yeah, I don't understand. This Corey Holcomb 5150 is bigger than anybody wants to give it credit for. And they want to shut it down. I thank the 5150 Army for standing on all these lames' heads. The 5150 Army is the reason I ain't got to do all the work by myself. We can't compete with TMZ when it comes to mass media. They got so desperate to get rid of us, they grabbed the big machine to throw dirt at me. But that'll all get cleared up too. That'll all get cleared up too. Because I don't know why I got to them like this, but it shows the power I have. I'm just running my mouth on YouTube. I don't run my mouth all the time. I don't stack videos and try to get you to keep clickbaiting videos because this helps me get some money. And I'm not knocking nobody who do that to get money, but some of y'all ain't even respectful with it. And my name and likeness, I told people, I get a 5150 show to the game. I get us to the game, but that's got to come to a halt because it's this one African scammer, Okie Dokie, that's what we'll call him, Okie Dokie Jackson. This man has made so many videos with my name and likeness on it and got the nerve to talk crazy about me. This man said, I need to tell my lawyer what. I was like, he telling law now? This is a who couldn't hang with the streets out here in California, so he moved back to a place where you only need 2 haircuts a year. This will wear my gear for street cred, but act like he doing me a favor. Talking super crazy like he is a lawyer. You all gonna see. You all gonna see.
Y'all know the channel, for anyone who's been riding with me a minute. Started on Clubhouse clips. That's literally how I got into YouTube. I was covering whack back in the day. Dude was straight fire for a long minute, and people actually thought I was working for him or something because he let us run his content. Folks wanted me to go at him, but I kept it neutral. I wasn't lying, but I stayed respectful to the source. Same energy with Corey. Giving your honest take is cool, but if someone's just feeding you content, respect is key. It's a tightrope. You don't want to twist your beliefs just to comment, but you also don't want to throw shade at the hand that feeds you. That's exactly the situation with Corey. So yeah, people gotta watch what they say about this man. All right, let's get back to it.
Ass law, we had him up here and we all went to get something to eat. Leading a ass law be talking mad and lying. Cause I don't normally watch, but I keep seeing stuff. So I'm like, let me see what this is. And when I saw it today, he didn't do it on his YouTube. This is bait. They think I'm smart enough to say their name. I mean, they think I'm dumb enough to say their name. Everybody know who we talking about. Lead in a ass law is part of the crew to come at a. Yeah. Y'all was with me the whole time we saw him. Did we do anything to that man?
No.
I thought we showed him love.
Right. Yeah.
Man, this a line like a on the internet. This telling people, yeah, so I called Corey's lawyer and I told Corey's lawyer that Corey said I could talk to you. I'm like, man, what is wrong with this man? Why is this man lying? I tell you what, though, leading an ass law and what's the tampon, both of them told me they were very tight with Kevin Samuels. Now, I think Kevin Samuels was one of the great philosophizers when it comes to talking to women in the history of the game. But I also thought he was moist, and I'm known for saying that. Man, these dudes in this moist army is after me. Leading an ass law. Okie Dokie Jackson.
Real quick, if you've been rocking with the channel, you probably seen me breaking down the whole Revenge of the Nerds situation. Now, coming up in the city, South Philly and all that, I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. I don't really get into all that wild stuff. That's just not my lane. But here's the thing. All these nerdy types who never stepped outside, never really did anything, never got checked for talking out of turn, they didn't know the fallout that came with it. Back in the day, you knew before a word left your mouth what you'd have to deal with. You were either ready or you weren't, and that decided if you even said it. The internet? Nah, there's no filter, no system to check yourself. Just pop off, and you can monetize it instantly. So when you bring in the academics, Anton, Flacco, lead attorneys, O'Hare, it's just a wild, wild west with zero consequences. Streamers too, like Aiden Ross, that's the new reality. So when a street dude, someone who grew up in the trenches, comes online, you can't out-hustle him there. The old methods don't work. You go physical, you risk jail. They call 911. That's where we're at. Basically, he's saying, I may not handle it your way, but you're not using my content to make me look bad. Seriously, where else does that happen? All right, let's get back to it.
Like we did something wrong by making the joke about the picture with Cool Mo D or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, this is really doing this shit? And I was like, okay. Let me tell you something. Tampon's offspring has won all kinds of medals according to what Tampon said. This is not a nobody. Them try to say if you with people who not known. What was the word? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Figures.
Leading an ass law, Tampon, Okie Dokie. Okie Dokie makes so many videos with my face, name, and likeness on it. It's finna come to an end. Enjoy it while you can. I've done things to put an end to it. To use Corey Holcomb's name and likeness like that, it's gonna cost you real soon. I never researched how to stop it because I didn't care until I see these smiling with me, but then lying on me and acting like I don't know what I'm doing. Remember you said it. This Okie Dokie said, TMZ did the same thing to Corey as Corey did to Tampon. I'm like, how? These said I had a gun. Had somebody at the airport ask me about a gun. So Okie Dokie Jackson leading an ass law. And Tampon, hey, I'm gonna pull you out the bag. Y'all phony, dog. Y'all phony. And I ain't gonna lie and say I don't understand it. Cause there's so many people out here want me to say their name. Boy, it's talking shit, like egging me on, like the type of shit where they test you, right. Where you be like, hey, fuck you. I ain't finna say y'all names. Swim in the underground and drown, you trash. Swim in the underground and drown. TMZ made a campaign to destroy my name, and I done lost a lot of gigs due to this. But you can't stop me. Want me to tell you why you can't stop me? Want me to tell you why you can't stop me? I'm talking about you destroyed my credibility and everything, but the streets know who I am. I was with the streets this weekend at the homie birthday party, the homie Marv, one of the guys from LA. Street people know what I mean when I say that. Marv, one of the guys from out here in LA. Out here in LA, I met a lot of the guys through Laylo. Marv was one of the guys I met. I always look up there like Laylo gonna come from up there, man, because it still tripped me out. Law, I'm up here, I'm spitting the truth, homie. This real. I met a lot of guys through Laylo. I'm talking about the guys out here in LA.
Yeah.
The guys. So Marv, one of the guys who I met out here, and I was at Marv's birthday party, man. Marv from LA. You know, people in LA know who Marv is. Man, look, man, all the boys and girls from the streets. My last show I did, them was like, man, them who don't get into it like that with somebody at one time in their life. But they wanted to show a video and a one-sided story at TMZ. That's how they destroy my credibility with the lames. With the lames, they don't know no better. They watch TV. That's their Bible. So they destroyed my name and reputation with the lames, the people who I was building up. I've been getting into my godly type of talk, but I'm just saying, it's like, yo, it is what it is, man.
All right, y'all. I can't blame Corey. Like I said, there's very little recourse for dealing with people who can get behind a keyboard or a mic and have...
All right, y'all. I can't even blame Corey on this one. As I said, there's almost no way to check people who can just hop on a keyboard or a mic with zero consequences. You gotta play the game the way they play it. If the tables were turned, you best believe they wouldn't let you run on their channel talking slick. Nah, they'd flag it, mute it, cut it, whatever. So Corey's gotta keep it straight, no shortcuts, and not stress about looking not real. This is gonna be interesting to watch. We know Oshay will probably cash in, maybe $5,000 just off the name drop. He'll probably churn out 5 videos on this alone. But here's my tip for Oshay. You might want to pull that stuff down before it gets flagged or copyrighted, or else you could end up paying it back. Even if you can handle it financially, that's a headache you don't need. So we'll see. And knowing Oshay, man, he'll probably drop 5 more videos today about this. We'll see how it plays out. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Your boy Dell signing off. Till next time, we're out.